There is a woman who
Oh
went
yeah.
off on her man because he only bought McDonald's for one of his kids and not the rest. So here's the clip, real quick.
Hey, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child, but I have three other kids. We have one kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even.
This
I'm
man.
finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, they put the arrow right
Because I'm
on him.
finna expose you.
What's
Because
up?
that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
Okay.
I mean, let's
Yeah,
talk about
man.
it.
Talk about it, y'all. Talk about it.
Man, that's got to be sad to come up there with the food in hand. Obviously, you out here running errands for somebody. You come to the door and he's, what's up?
What's up?
He was, hey, you know what? He was cheerful and everything. He thought he was gonna go like, hey, girl, what's up?
I'm handling my responsibilities.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like I already know there's gonna be a fight. What am I gonna do?
I ain't gonna lie. The only problem I have with what he did, that drink is too big for that kid.
That's fair. That's
That's the
fair.
only thing I said, wait a minute. Now you getting that for little boy. That is a large, and it was orange because what you didn't show, she ended up throwing that out on the ground. I went to jail for assault because you don't throw no McDonald's orange drink out, man.
Oh damn!
That's a crime against humanity. Cause y'all didn't see that part. She like physically threw the burger in like a little grassy area next to her. She threw the orange drink out in the street.
He should have got her the 8-piece nuggets. That's 2 nuggets a piece. They could have split that for 4 kids. Get them all a little sauce. They don't charge for the sauce.
I'm
No,
trying
we
to be
should've-
serious right now. Patron just.
What he
Get
should
a
have
large,
did
get a
was,
large drink and get 4 small water cups.
no, what he should have did, however many years ago before his son was conceived, took his ass up there to that Walgreens and went down to Family Planning now and got that 3-pack of Trojans. That's what he should have did.
I'm saying
I think
Patron's kind of
I think
right
it
though.
is a
If you would have
problem.
got the nuggets, we would have got the nuggets and then split the drink, or I guess we got the 4 water cups and then got 2 apple pies, split them in half. All right.
No, or she could have called her other baby daddy and told him come feed your kids.
Right.
No, run out, but P, and then you get a large fry for the nugget meal. Split the fries up.
I ain't trying to be mean, but like what Bernie Mac said at the beginning, soul man, F them kids. Them ain't mine.
That's like a KFC famous bowl, but McDonald's style.
Nah, man. Nah.
So my thing
that
is
is an
this.
unwritten
There's
rule,
a lot of.
She's not wrong to think that, but it shouldn't be expected. Is the thing, because
There's
it is
a
an
lot
unwritten rule.
of daddy variables from.
Don't get something for one kid if you can't get it for all of them.
Well, there's a lot of that. No, there's a lot of variables that are missing here for me. Like, for example, if you have a clear understanding with this person that you're only going to be taking care of your child, then they should be already preparing food for the other ones that they don't want you taking care of, right? And now, if there's a situation where you guys don't know if you're over or not, then yeah, you should be providing meals for all the children in the home. Or there's a situation where I'm thinking in my head, like, did he call and ask if anybody else wants anything, or if he didn't call at all? But if this is like his typical thing, like it sounded like when she was talking in the audio, then they sound like they already have an understanding that they're not together and that he's not really going to be, providing care or give a crap about these other children.
Well,
In
no,
which case, she should be cooking dinner.
no, it's more to that than what we saw because he actually went on and asked her. He said, "Where the other 3 dudes that you had the kids? Where your other 3 babies' daddies at?" And she went off and she even said, "I don't get my food stamp to the 7." So it sounded like to me she irresponsible and misappropriated her funds.
Oh,
This is
wow.
my first time seeing the clip.
Yeah,
so
no,
I'm
see,
not really-
that's not the whole clip. It's more than that clip. I've seen that clip in its entirety. There's actually 2 parts to it.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
It gets deep though. It gets deep because the reality of it is the dude is not wrong.
No, he's not at all. Nowhere.
He's taking care of his
I
responsibility.
mean, I met my stepson when he was 3. He's 7 to this day, and we obviously clinged really well when we met. But in general, it's like there was not a moment where we were out, having our courting phase, and I wasn't just like, yo, so what does he want to eat when we're ordering food? It's like you kind of take on that role or you don't.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know, and they brought this up last night, like the whole thing about the sibling rivalry, man. You know, you bring
That's
one
always
kid's
gonna
gonna
be a
eat
thing.
food, and then always like, "Where's my food?" type of deal. So they were like, you know, it might be a little bit more smarter for this man and maybe take his kid out somewhere and, you know, to eat and all that.
He actually and said to her, "Let me bring him out to the car." He eat it in the car, and she wouldn't let it do it. Like I said, there's a whole lot of that video. That's what I'm saying. You didn't play the whole video. I've seen this whole video several times. They cut off right before he's like, "Well, you bring him in the car, and I can let him eat in the car." It's like he's not eating in the car. She's a bird. He need to let her fly.
He's a bird.
Okay, bird.
Let the bird fly away, yo.
You need to let that bird fly. It's a bird, man.
Oh man.
And any woman that agree was a part of the flock.
The work of a pigeon right there.
I'm with it. I'm with it, man. All right.
Powerful words right there.
All right, what you doing, D? You feeding the family?
Man, that's a tough one because I don't want to see anyone go hungry, man. But
Exactly how they get you, D.
yeah, they be getting me, man.
They're gonna be like, you
He's getting the 8-piece nugget with the 2 apple pies.
Hey, that ain't my responsibility.
All right, right.
Yeah. So
I mean, the thing is, it comes down to my man's lack of funds, or their, you know what I'm saying? What's he make?
And then lack of funds, them not his kids. Point blank. That ain't his responsibility. I'm notorious for. I mean, it's not my kid. That ain't my kid. You not my kid. You not my seed. Like, I mean, no, I don't even shoot. I be dating them with kids. I halfway don't like feeding them.
Listen, between this dude,
It's gotta be like, is there a cutoff number? Because it's like 4, but I mean, she can't just go out and have 10 more kids, and now you gotta feed.
Oh no, you already said
you
read my mind, bro. It's like
2 is my cutoff for dating a woman
thing, bro. Then how you think it's gonna look at dudes like this, bro?
And then it's like, you know, this is a McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just put down a few dollars each kid, but if he was gonna bring him something a little bit more high end, like some Red Robin, now you start you might have to.
You gotta be my seed. I ain't bringing nobody no Red Robin. See, this the worst thing. Now, I ain't gonna lie. She wrong for it. And I had the McDonald's had that dollar value menu. I could kind of understand where she coming from. You can't pop $10 and bring like a hamburger for everybody because it's $10. But since they got rid of that dollar menu,
well, the dollar went up.
Yeah, I said I can't bring everybody, so I'm not
right.
I just gotta bring my own kid. I'm sorry.
You can still get some dollar things at Whitney's, I think, but
yeah, you could got a 4 for $4. Okay, you get the nuggets, you get the fries, you get the sandwich. And look, you're gonna have to settle for the frosty. You gotta settle for the frosty. I mean, I know you want to eat, but you gotta
y'all gotta teach them how to trade. You give one kid a drink, one kid the fries, one kid the sandwich, and one kid the nuggets, and you make them trade. Who gonna trade what for what? And they gonna end up happy.
Okay, you get that Wendy. You got that bag.
You make them communicate. You know what I'm saying? Make them communicate. Yeah, I mean, like, y'all trade you one nugget for 4 fries, son.
Is that a real song?
KJ says it's not his kids. He didn't offer, and she didn't ask. All right,
KJ, that's real.
They in the same
Straight to it, right? That was a double negative. Hey, that is. She did expect it, and then when he showed up without it, you didn't ask. What do you mean?
I know, right? It's some dude she was messing with. He went over there and like smashed.
Y'all act like ain't no food in that house.
Finessed out of money. Like he's like, baby, I'm gonna give you this whoop de whoop de whoop, and then he left and finessed her, so now she ain't no feelings.
Yeah,
y'all ain't no oatmeal in that house, like ain't no potatoes in that house.
The way she talks, she claims she don't get her food stamp to the 7. So like, look,
she did say that.
But anybody that said they ain't got no food and that their food stamps come on the 7, that means that they down to cereal and oatmeal. They still got food though. They got canned food. I'm sure they got something else in there.
I don't know, dog. Like, look, trust me, I never dated, but I done hooked up with some women that's kind of like her before. You go to their house, old Mother Hubbard would come to her like, damn, I thought I was messed up. Jesus.
only thing up in them kind of girls' fridge is baking soda, bro.
Bacon soda.
Okay, now if I see baking soda, then I'm getting out because I already know this is a trap. I'm talking about house. This is a trap house.
Nah, man, nah. Nah, bro. The small box. Nah, hold on. Back up. I mean, the small box, the one they use to keep the food fresh, bro. The small box. Y'all over here.
Gotta run that in the dishwasher.
When you say something, baking soda, ain't no food in there.
No, you use baking soda You use baking soda to keep your food fresh in the refrigerator. Y'all.
And you also use baking soda to help pay your rent, pay for the car, pay for a grill.
Sir, we have no idea. Allegedly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You ain't gotta have no idea, but I think that when you like what Quag, my son, episode Family Guy, we don't know. We all know what's going on. The kids don't know, but we know what's going on.
Allegedly, my mama said, "Be good or be good at it." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.